YouTube, what's good with y'all boys, man? It's your boy KingSuperior. We back with another video. Now for the past few weeks, man, I've been working on this new build. This build is finally park ready, but he's still not at his max potential as yet, bro. Cause once I get him to a 97, I get animations that I can't get right now. You know what I'm saying? It really is just one animation that I can't get, and that's a Derrick Rose signature size up. I can't get that until I'm 97. But it's a-okay because I'm still killing people without it. I don't need it. You know what I'm saying? It's the best one in the game. I love it the most, but I still don't need it. I'm still cooking people without it. You know what I'm saying? Now this build right here is better than any play shot I've ever made on this game. This year, last year, the year before, this build right here is better than any play shot that I have ever made or any play shot that I've seen people use. I can shoot just as efficient as a play shot on this build, and I could attack their basket. You know what I'm saying? That's the one downfall to my play shot. I feel like I can't really attack the basket at will on that build, my play shot. You know what I'm saying? On this game, the chase down blocks are crazy. You know what I'm saying? Paint defense is trash, but the chase down blocks on this game is crazy as hell. So if you go in the paint with a play shot that can't dunk, you will get glassed. You will get chased down. And I have had that happen to me countless times on my play shot. You know what I'm saying? But on this build, I could go straight by him and go straight into him. I could literally ring one all game on this build if I wanted to, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Now obviously I'm gonna show y'all boys the build. I'm not just gonna tell y'all boys about a nice build and not show y'all boys the build. I'm gonna show y'all boys the build in the video, but I want you to see what this build could do before we get to that. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, man, I could drive to the basket at will on this build. I feel free. I feel completely free. This is a true ISO build. I was ISOing on my play shot, but it was low-key a one-dimensional build. How do you let a one-dimensional build ISO and drop you off? That is crazy as hell. Just think about that. But look though, this build right here is a true ISO build because I could attack the basket and I can shoot. I can do everything on this build. I can shoot. I'm just as fast as a play shot. I can shoot deeper than a play shot on this build, on my play shot, because I changed the takeover to a sharp takeover this time. But we don't get into all that, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't have the Derrick Rose on and I'm still cooking people up. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because I want to address somebody, man. Well, I don't remember what his name was. Some goofy ass dude commented on one of my videos about 3 weeks ago. And he was like, the only reason you're good is because you have glitch 6 on. That's the only reason you're good at this game. That's the only reason you can score because you got glitch 6 on. Man. Shut your fucking mouth, bitch. Listen to me, bro. The only glitch animation that I had on my player, and I don't even have it on this player, is the Curry slide. Is the Curry slide, bro. He was talking about the reason we can't do moves that you do is because you have a glitch move on. Buddy, I have one glitch move on, and that's the size up escape, the Curry. How often do I do the Curry slide? There's so many videos I don't even do the Curry slide, and when I do the Curry slide, I'll do it like once or twice a video, bro. You know what I'm saying? And when I do it, I don't even use it to try to kill people. I use it to just throw it inside of my combos real quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I don't have the Curry on this player. What do you have to say? What can you say now? I'm doing the same shit without the Curry slide, with the Curry move on. And you could say, okay, maybe, okay, you're using the Curry escape for the crab. Okay, buddy, I'm still crabbing people with a whole different escape in the game. Look, like this. I probably, did I crab in this play? Look at that, bro. I was crabbing people the whole time with these 6 on without the Curry. So what are you talking about? What do you have to say now? I don't have the Curry slide on. And I still don't have the best signature size up in the game on. I don't have the D-Rose or the Curry on. So what do you have to say now? What is there to say? Look, crap, without the Curry. What do you have to say now? There's nothing to say, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying I'm the best player at the game. I never once said I was. I'm not ever gonna say I am. But he's like, bro, don't try to downplay what I'm doing, bro. Like, stop trying to discredit me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no one move to be good. How many different videos I done changed my SIGs and I still come out here and ISO, bro, on a build that wasn't even an ISO build to begin with. This is my first video on an actual ISO build, and I was ISOing on builds that was not even made to ISO. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, man, that's enough rant, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gotti, you could suck my dick respectfully, nigga. Everybody that's watching this video, this was not for you, man. You know what I'm saying? I went off on a little tangent, but to that nigga, Gotti, suck my dick, nigga, and stop hating. Pussy. F wrong with you, bro? But anyways, man, let me show y'all boys what the build looking like, man. Alright, y'all, so I'm finna show y'all boys how to make this build right here. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're gonna choose the point guard. You can choose whatever hand you want. I normally always choose left because I prefer left-handed players. Once you come in here, you're gonna choose a second pie chart, which is the half shooting and the half finishing. Okay, it's gonna be half green, half blue. This is the pie chart that you're gonna choose for this build. Once you come in here, you're gonna choose the physical, the speed pie chart, right? The very first for the physical pie chart is gonna be the very first one, the speed one. You want your guard to be as fast as possible. Now once you come in here, immediately you're just gonna go ahead and max out everything. You're gonna max out the mid range, max out the 3, max out the free throw, the post fade. Now I'm doing this because I want as much shooting badges as possible. Now for the playmaking, you're gonna go ahead and max out everything as well on the playmaking. You max everything out on here. And I'm gonna go back up to the finishing real quick. I'm gonna put the close shot to 87. I'm gonna max out the driving dunk. Layup. Max out the driving dunk as well. And I'm gonna come back down to the the defensive. I'm gonna max out the perimeter D. Max out the lateral quickness and the steals. Okay. And this is how I make this build. Okay, now if you want, you could take a little bit off something else and up the defensive badges if you want to get some defensive badges. It only takes a little bit more to get a few defensive badges, so if you really want, you could take something. Hold on, I did something wrong. Oh yeah, it's the post fade. You put the post fade to 86 and then you add it onto the steal. Now the reason I took one off the post fade is 1, I'm not going to be post fading, and 2, you're not going to be losing any badges. I noticed, I just realized I did something wrong. So yeah, this is what it is. All right, now like I said, if you want, you could take something off something a little bit if you want. If you could sacrifice between the badges, you could take some of the post fade off if you personally want, you know what I'm saying, and then you could maybe up something else to get some of the more defensive badges if you want. But me personally, I don't care about the defensive badges, simply because I could play defense without the defensive badges as long as my perimeter D is up and my lateral quickness is up, right? But yeah, and besides, I don't really guard the ball anyway, so it's no point in me having all the crazy defensive badges. All right, so once you're done doing this, you're gonna come. I chose the build, the body type for this build. The body type doesn't really matter too much, but I chose the build for this specific build. I made him 6'3" in height. For the weight, I put it all the way down to the lowest, which is 170, so I can get the fastest build possible. When I came to the wingspan, I made it to the smallest wingspan, the minimum wingspan, which is 75.0 for this specific build, right? Now, once you get in here, I chose the sharp takeover this time. I usually choose shot creating takeover, but I don't play like a shot creator on current gen, so I said this time I'm gonna go ahead and just make a sharp. I'm gonna go ahead and choose a sharp takeover. And once you hit OK, it's gonna come out as an offensive threat. Now I have the maximum amount of builds right now, so I cannot confirm it. But that's how you make this specific build right here. And yeah, you can make this build and go crazy if you want, man. This build could do everything. You could drive, you could shoot, and has good playmaking. So another thing you could do when you're making this build, if you want to make a slight change, you could also take away some of the finishing. I'm talking about you could take out some of the close shots and some of the layup if you want, and then apply that to the defensive badges if you want to get more defensive badges. Okay, now you could take all the close shot off, because close shot, to be honest, is really not that necessary if I'm being honest. And you could take some off the layup, or you could take all off the layup if you don't really care about layups. But I'd say at least I'd recommend that you keep the layup to at least a 70, because that way you get to unlock long athlete. Okay, long athlete is the best layup package in the game. It's the hardest layup to block in the game, which makes it the best layup package in the game. So you want to keep your layup to at least a 70, that way you get the long athlete, right? Or you could turn it down to like a 67 or just a high 60, so once you get past that 95 overall, you will eventually get it back to a 90 to a 70, you know what I'm saying? And then you could take all the points and then put it on your defensive and get some more defensive badges. That's if you really want the defensive badges. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, now at first, when I first made that build, before I confirmed it, I had only my dunk up and my layup to a 70, and I had a few more defensive badges. But I said, hold on, bro, I don't even be guarding ball, so it's no point in me having all these defensive badges if I'm never really guarding the ball. So I took all of it off, and then I put it back on the finishing, and I ended up getting 14 finishing. Now, if I'm being honest, you really only truly need 4 finishing badges if you want, just to get the limitless takeoff, because it's the best finishing badge in the game. And you're only going to be taking open drives on this build anyway. So if I'm being completely honest, you really only need a limitless takeoff. But the reason why I want those other finishing badges is because I want to get a little fancy sometimes on this build, and I'll be taking Euro steps and that's where the slithery finisher and the acrobat and all that stuff comes in handy. And I have those badges on. I don't need those, but I want it because I be getting fancy in the paint sometimes, and those badges help out a huge bunch when you're trying to get fancy in the paint. So that's the reason why I want those. I want to be versatile in the paint. Like, I don't want to be soft in the paint. I can actually go in the paint and go kind of crazy in the paint with these badges. So that's why I made it like that. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, you could like I said, it's up to you. You can make small changes if you want, but this pie chart is a really good pie chart, very underrated pie chart. And yeah, man, so hopefully y'all could go ahead and try this build out if you want, man. You know what I'm saying, can't go wrong with this build, to be honest. If you love play shots but you feel limited, this is the perfect build for you. This is literally a play shot on steroids. This is literally a play shot on steroids, bro. You can shoot, you can drive, you know what I'm saying, you got the playmaking. You literally feel free on this build. You know what I'm saying, I used to feel timid and afraid to attack the paint on my play shot. I attack the paint very confidently on this build, man. So go ahead, man, try this build if you want. You can't go wrong. My name is KingSuperior, and I'll catch y'all boys in my next video, man. Peace.